With the arrival of GTA 6's second trailer, we got a much clearer glimpse of what's to come. In a tweet by Rockstar, they confirmed the trailer was entirely captured on a base PlayStation 5, and that's a big deal, especially considering Sony likely released the PlayStation 5 Pro with GTA 6 in mind. The game looks phenomenal, but realistically, it will likely target 30 FPS on the base PlayStation 5, and even the PlayStation 5 Pro may struggle to hit a consistent 60 FPS. So the question is, should you buy a PlayStation 5 Pro for GTA 6? In my opinion, the price just doesn't justify the relatively minor performance bump the Pro offers. You're probably better off saving that money for the PlayStation 6, where, let's be honest, GTA 6 will be re-released anyway. If we look back at Rockstar's history, they consistently deliver games that look even better than their trailers. You don't have to gamble with your money when it comes to Rockstar, unless they put a literal casino in the game. But that's beside the point. Now, if we compare the 2022 GTA 6 leaks to the trailers, the difference is staggering. The game has undergone a massive visual and mechanical overhaul. In its early state, it looked a lot like GTA 5. But by the first trailer, the refinement was obvious. Even more interesting, there's a noticeable visual jump between Trailer 1 and Trailer 2. The final game will likely match or even slightly exceed the second trailer, which is mind-blowing considering it's running on the standard PlayStation 5. The game will likely feature multiple states, with Georgia, called Gloriana, in the in-game universe. We can see cars with this license plate. It is similar to how Red Dead Redemption 2 also had a different country incorporated into its map. The rumor has it that the game will have a constantly evolving universe, similar to Fortnite, although it is unknown to what extent. The amount of content that will be packed into this game will be similar to GTA San Andreas on the PlayStation 2. It won't be topped by any other game for decades and will be the pinnacle of this generation of consoles and the next. Now let's look at all the things the game will offer on the base PlayStation 5. The map will be around twice as large as the GTA 5 map, with additional expansion in the future. In a video made by Dark Space, who also made the GTA 6 map playable and added it to the GTA 5 world for comparison, make sure to subscribe to him, we can clearly see that the map is already dwarfing the GTA 5 map, despite being incomplete. We can see many new cars and returning ones from previous titles. The returning ones will also be enhanced, so despite their looks being the same, their graphical improvement will be obvious, especially in the details. We can see a car with extravagant rims, suggesting deep vehicle customizations. NPCs are extremely dynamic and diverse, not just in their looks, but their behaviors. It is likely that we will get NPCs that have their own individual personalities, voice lines, and appearances. Now let's look at the trailers. Rockstar claimed that Trailer 2 is equal parts cutscene and gameplay. The fact that we can't tell the difference between which is which builds some real hype. In the first scene, we can see this overlooking shot of the Keys area. I am almost certain this is gameplay footage, made perhaps in a Rockstar editor. Now this scene is obviously a cutscene. It is jump cut with an insane amount of details. What struck me are the dirt and smudges on the car. It feels like they got the car out of Forza. The way Jason's body is moving, coupled with actual 3D body hair, not just sticker, like body hair like in GTA 5, is proving to be a truly next-gen feel for the game. I know this is such a tiny detail, but it makes a huge difference in my opinion. Now here we are transitioning from cutscene to gameplay, and we will be able to walk around the house, starting the next mission where we convince this fine gentleman to give us his hard-earned money. I believe this is a cutscene as well, but what stands out is the rearview mirror finally reflecting reality, not just that smudgy chrome look like in GTA 5. The other thing is paw decals on the car. This one has to be gameplay, made to look more like a cutscene. Rockstar loves doing that to throw us off. Jason's watch is also going to be a working one, not just a static texture. Here we can probably see what first person will look like, or perhaps even a VR mode. Imagine if they added VR support for the game. Most of us would forever get lost in the game. Also, look at the reflection on the windshield. You can see inside the car. This kind of car detail used to be exclusive to car games. Makes me wonder if racing games will make any sense if Rockstar can pull off a good-feeling car driving experience in the game. Again, this could be gameplay made to look like a cutscene. This game is just beautiful. But also, with the introduction of diverse body types, we might just get gyms in the game again. After decades. God, I just love the way those beer bottles are moving while all the NPCs are doing something unique, such as buying a lotto ticket or begging for money. Probably gameplay. I wonder if this is a cutscene for a mission, some kind of introduction. Maybe this is when we go home with Lucia after she was released from prison. Yeah, definitely a cutscene. Look at the way he is moving the keyboard. Small detail, but they had to animate it as well. This game will probably be better than 99% of movies. Ankle monitor on her. This is probably how they will force you to stay in a certain area instead of blocking bridges. Also, cutscene. This could be Jason's starter car? Rockstar didn't cheap out on details. Booty jiggle physics will play a big part in the game, it seems like. I wonder how many cutscenes like this the game will have. The improvement on the hair physics, it not being static and having different strands flowing naturally, truly shows the importance of optimization. Just how many romance scenes are we gonna get? Look at the details on Jason's arm. Obviously a cutscene, but it is important to note that they keep having different clothes. The only thing constant is Jason's watch and Lucia's ankle monitor. Even the background is rich in detail. Ships, wildlife, fauna. Could be a cutscene for one of the early missions. Lucia picking up trash, probably gameplay. Could we get a trash-picking minigame? Same house as in the first scenes where Jason walks in. Probably a cutscene plays after we arrive at the house with Lucia, and they will likely have different clothing in the game. They are just throwing us off here. This is probably a cutscene about them celebrating something. Maybe we take her here? Can we play as her as soon as she is out? Hey, yet again, Rockstar knows what day it is in this cutscene. A deal about to go bad before we can play? Probably a cutscene, but look at the details on their clothing. That look of separation between thin clothes is something we rarely get in games. Continuation of the same mission after the ship cutscene. Maybe this proves we will get a dancing minigame, but I wonder if this will be implemented online as a co-op dance. Rockstar is really covering all areas. Damn, could be one of the introduction missions for Draquan Priest. Cutscene. Now this could be gameplay or a transition from cutscene to gameplay, and here we switch to Lucia. In this cutscene, we are getting an important detail about the main story. This could be the reason we will have to move from the keys, setting the game in motion. Here we are getting a mix of both. This also could be one of the main antagonists. The guy standing in this cutscene could be Jason. This is obviously gameplay. They have improved a lot on drive-by shooting. The animations are much more fluid. Here we see Bay Lux. Could be an introduction cutscene for her. Another gameplay segment for the dancing minigame. I'm calling it gameplay. Fighting will be like in Sleeping Dogs. Definitely a cutscene, but it's interesting how Rockstar is clipping them up together. This will be insane to experience. This gameplay will be extremely cinematic. They are watching something on his phone. It could hint at much more detailed use of our phones. As I said, insanely rich, action-packed, cinematic gameplay. They probably took this from Fast and Furious. And this as well. Imagine driving this thing and destroying everything. Soon. This is probably the same cutscene we have seen earlier, just cut up into many pieces. This is in-game. Just look at the NPC diversity and the number of vehicles on screen. Driving will be so realistic we will be sitting in traffic for hours. Yet again, I wonder if you will be able to get this amount of NPCs and just throw a Molotov between them. Huh. Probably gameplay for when you are in the club at Make It Rain Mondays, or was it a different day? We will be able to watch TV and play video games in our video game. Also, Look at that refreshing looking beer. It's like I could just grab it and take it out of the screen. After we finish picking up trash, this will be the cutscene once we arrive back at home. Yes! Can we actually play the story in co-op? Insane-looking gameplay. Jason will probably jump on the plane and 360 no-scope the pilot. This reminds me of the boat mission in GTA 5, but instead, that's my damn Pegassi. They are so much in love. If this is inspired by Bonnie and Clyde, we are going to be heartbroken by the end. So much hell yes. Yet again, drive-by shooting will be next level. Return of car climbing from GTA 4? Bro is going to be entertaining for sure. Probably the end of a cutscene. Damn, I am already hyped. What a gorgeous game. So, as you guys can see, this was all done on a base PlayStation 5. No reason to buy a Pro unless you have so much money you don't know what to do with it. If you already have the money, but you are undecided, just buy the base version and save the rest of it for the PlayStation 6. I hope this video helped you decide. If it did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Much appreciated. See you next time.